James left side. And he can't bank that one in. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Pippen with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. LeBron finishing the fast break.
Still as intimidating as anyone in transition. Once LeBron gets that step on the D, it's over.
It's George on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Chamberlain got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago. Chamberlain gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Giannis outside. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Now Bryant, guarded by Pippen. On the wing, Johnson. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Pippen down low. Defended by Bryant. From deep, James. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls out front, up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Paul George is out there with Chamberlain. And there's Bryant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. George finds Bryant. Outside, O'Neal. That shot, no good. Mutombo with some nice D. Giannis against Johnson. Antetokounmpo passes to James. Leonard with a screen on Chamberlain. And here's LeBron outside. Another miss by James. Chicago leading by 5. George with the bounce pass. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger by a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. LeBron passes to Pippen. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Kobe. Shoots. Rebound, San Antonio. Mutombo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's James. And James throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside, Kobe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Both free throws good from Bryant. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over the plan during the break. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside.
Thanks, David. And George kicks to Johnson. Outside, Kobe. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Pippen.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Here's O'Neal. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. LeBron outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Leonard with a screen on Johnson. And here's LeBron outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Kobe, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Second chance shot, and it's Shaq laying it in. Shaq's got 4 this quarter.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Antetokounmpo against Chamberlain. Outside, Antetokounmpo from 18 feet away. Another one falls to San Antonio.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Inside, here's Shaq. Good!
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Antetokounmpo against Chamberlain. Down low. Here's Mutombo. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard and screen and rolls because of it.
On the wing, George. He's covered by Leonard. The shot by George, no good. 6-second difference between the shot and game plan. Floats it up for Jimmy. Here's the lob. LeBron flies through the air.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy is willing to step up.
Second team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 1. When they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
San Antonio calls timeout, and let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quicker.
Chamberlain against Giannis. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Checking here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quicker.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
First personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Then for three, no good there. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really
us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Pippen is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Mutombo. And it's LeBron James. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander. In at the 2 spot. Now LeBron. Paul George missing from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Nice open look, but it's no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
He said SGA has this special ability to roll a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him and wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. He gets that one.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now, here's Johnson. From outside the arc. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And San Antonio has possession after the Bulls pick up 2. LeBron with the bucket.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill. But that three-point shot is on point.
Now, here's Johnson. O'Neal outside. On the wing, George. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Chamberlain's shot is off. Pippen against Bryant. Pass to Mutombo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits both from the stripe. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. On defense, San Antonio. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside, Kobe. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. George finds Bryant. Just 5 on the clock to stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this. The free throw drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by LeBron.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, the tough one to try to shoot over.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. James in the high post. Johnson on him. Johnson with the block. And the basket by Mutombo. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. Here's O'Neal. Chamberlain trying to get open. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. At the elbow, it's James. Five to shoot. No good there. Johnson with the defensive effort. LeBron's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Now here's James. He has 5. Chamberlain with the block. And they'll keep possession. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Deep 2 from Pippen. All right, there's the horn. It's the post game at the end of 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Magic Johnson. Chamberlain is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kobe, and it's George in at the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo kicks to Pippen. James outside. Back to Pippen. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. Shoots over Kobe. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Johnson. Now here's George. 13 feet away. That one a tad off long to the right, but drops in for him. George has got his first bucket in this one. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by George. LeBron against Johnson. James, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron against Johnson. James. Chicago grabs the miss. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here's Johnson. Still yet to score. From range, Kobe drills it.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And a wide open look for James. Drills the three-pointer. James has got 8.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's James. 8 points for him. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Bucket is good. Mutombo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 8. Chamberlain, the pass to O'Neal. And here's George. Here's Kobe. Kobe can't get that one to fall. LeBron passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. James, no good. George with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. And stolen by James. James absolutely owning the inside.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Pass to O'Neal. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. The 10-footer. Up again. And O'Neal is right there. Shaq's got 4 points in the quarter.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside, James. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Shaq dishing to Kobe. San Antonio with the rebound. Mutombo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Kobe against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. No good on the second free throw.
You can tell that miss got the line might stick with it for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Pippen. LeBron James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kareem, and it's Mutombo. And at the 5, roaming the bench.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Kobe misses. And so James will bring it up for San Antonio. The lead is 2. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here is Johnson, still without a basket. O'Neal finds Bryant, lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Kobe's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Here's LeBron. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Bulls, Shaquille O'Neal.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, it should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Johnson against LeBron. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Mutombo with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Count that one.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Johnson dishes to Bryant. Back to Johnson. O'Neal sets the screen for Johnson. To the middle. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
To San Antonio.
San Antonio leading. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. No good on the 3. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Kobe. And the Bulls lead by 1. George has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight.
Timeout, timeout.
Calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by George. Here's Bryant. And Bryant throws it down hard.
Terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Mutombo sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't go. Shaq with some nice D. And George kicks to Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's George on the top of the key, and Pippen pulls it down.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Pippen slams it in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. George, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Mutombo kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 14 feet away. James gets the bucket. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
For 3, Kobe, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mutombo. Here's James, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
LeBron James.
Shoot 2.
Free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Chicago leading. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain, the pass to Bryant. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. LeBron with it. He's got 18. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. Lays it up and off. A pretty assist. Mutombo's got it all tied down for the Spurs. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter of what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Chamberlain is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's George. Then it's Johnson, and it's Kobe in at the shooting guard. Chamberlain trying to get open. That shot off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen down low. Bryant on him.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Johnson. James connects from deep. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of game.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Devin?
Thank you, David. Now, O'Neal. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. O'Neal finds Bryant. On the wing, Johnson. O'Neal sets the screen for Johnson. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Johnson. And 11 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Carries it from three-point range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now, here is O'Neal. Chamberlain, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height that challenges the shot at its point of release.
Abdul-Jabbar against Chamberlain. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul George grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Kobe. On the wing, Johnson. James defending. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson with the block. Here's LeBron. It's not going to go for him. Johnson with some nice deep. George against Pippen. George dishes to Johnson. Pass to Shaq. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Shot clock at 2 from deep. Johnson.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Kobe against James. To the inside. And it's Dikembe with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to O'Neal.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Johnson. Lobbed up there for O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on a tackle?
Abdul-Jabbar passes to James. Yes!
LeBron wants to take these shots when the pressure is at its highest. He does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here.
You got to fight for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Here's Kobe. Outside, George. And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with